Well, hello guys, how are you doing today? In this video that I made, I'm going to show you how to use links and gates in piggy build mode, because I know that there's many tutorials but they aren't that easy to understand, or they're not in your language. So I'm going to show you the basics of using links and gates in piggy, but I'm not going to cover the counter gate, the operation gate and the counter if gate, because I'm bad at using them, and don't ask me to make a video about them in a while. But anyways, let's get to the first gate or link hub. Here's the link hub. Why do we use link hubs? For what do they work? What do they do? Well, there's a limit in other gates of connecting the things you want to connect. And if the limit is too high, then you cannot connect anything to the gate. But the link hub has 1,000 connections. Not like Roblox connections, but possibilities to connect things with the link hub. You get the idea. So it should work like this. I pull the lever and boom! Every single door has opened. Every single. Pretty basic. There's not much pro tips I could give you, except the one at the beginning. But that's just the functionality, so honestly I think the link hub doesn't have some cool usage except for being useful in maps. Let's get to another gates. We have the random selector. It's one of my favorite gates or links. Let's call them gate. So I have an apple. I have 3 doors. And here we have some settings. For example, max selection size is how much you can pick the doors at the same time. Later we have a remember first choice, which will be useful in the modify gate. Later we have minimal selection size, which is, for example, the least amount is 4 and the max amount is 5 of activations at the same time. Later we have the behavior. The default, it can pick however it wants, which one door it wants, how many times it wants. But later we have the remove choice permanent, which works a little bit different, because this time you delete the option that you already used. For example, it picks the blue door and it deletes the blue door from the selection choice. I think I said it right. Later we have remove choice and restart, which is like remove choice permanent, but you can repeat the choices after every single one of doors, for example, was activated. Now let's put here a lever and let's see how does it work. Comment down below which door will be opened the first. The yellow one, the green one, or the blue one. Write in the comments. I'm going to give you 4 seconds. Alright, I think you got it. So now let's see which one opens. And boom, it's the yellow one. I hope you got the comment right. No cheating. I know that there's some people that will cheat, but it works pretty well. See the green door, the blue door, again the blue door, this time green. It's really cool. It's very cool. Let's get to another gate. Here we have the looper gate. The looper gate is very cool. If you want to make some lights that like flicker, then it's the perfect choice for you. So pressing 1. And now let's see what settings does it have. It has 3 settings. Loop continues while off works like this. If the button, for example, has the press length of 1, then if you checked it, then it should continue even if the button stopped sending energy. Later we have loop interval, which means how much time do you have to wait in between loops. And now we have loop repetitions. It's how many it will turn on and off in a loop. So I'm going to show you how does it work with the lights. Okay, I think it's good. Now, see, it flashes. You could work a little bit with the settings to make it more believable, because that's not that much of a flickering light that is broken. But I don't know. Let's get to other gates. So, the next gate is the timer gate. The timer gate is very super very easy to understand, I think. So the timer length, let's put it to 5. It won't reset when unpowered. Oh, I forgot. Timer length, how much time do you wait, and resets when unpowered. For example, we have a button that works with the timer, and what does it do? It's just if you don't give the timer power, then it just resets if you check the box. But I'm not going to make it so it works like that. And now we've got the mechanism setup. So I pull the lever and I wait. See, it works pretty fine. It's a little bit too long, but it's straightforward how to use it. I think I don't have to go on a rant how to use it because it's easy to understand. It's just a clock. It's just a clock. Now we've got the AND gate. The AND gate is pretty cool. I know you're going to use it because it works pretty well. Don't mind the things that are down there. Okay, don't mind those. And I think it's pretty easy to understand how does it work. The AND gate hasn't got any settings, but let me explain how does it work. First of all, I pull this lever. Oh no, it doesn't work. I have to open the door. Well, maybe if I press the button, it doesn't work either. Let's see if both levers work. No, it doesn't. But if I click the button, boom, it activates. How does it work? Pretty simple. Everything must inject energy into the AND gate, and if everything works fine, then it opens the door. Pretty easy. Next gate. Now we've got the if gate. The if gate is pretty cool, and if you want some owner only rooms, then I recommend you using it. Don't mind the God Tycoon block. So what does it do? First of all, the settings pretty simple, but I have to cover the logic. We have the AND logic, which is if the person is on a friendly NPC and is on hard mode, then the if gate activates. But logic OR works a little bit different. For example, is friendly NPC or is on hard mode, then the if gate works. Now we have AND NOT, which is basically the same. Is friendly NPC is on hard mode? Both. I mean, if the person is a friendly NPC and is on hard mode, then it can't open the door, for example, or you get the idea. And the logic OR NOT is the same, but is friendly NPC, then it can't activate, or is hard mode on, then it doesn't work either. And you have many options: has item, has badge, is owner. Mainly I think that you're going to use is owner. Now, before I show you how does this work, I'm going to present my dear friend. So I had to go to this cool place to meet my friend. Hello, my friend. How are you today? I don't know. Can you help me with something? Please? Can you help me? Can you help me, bro? Can you help me? Cool. So let's go. Bro, let's go. But... Bro? Hello? I don't know. Oh, wait. Let's go, bro. Let's go, pro. Oh! Now pick this tractor. We'll try to activate the block. What? He cannot activate the block? But why? Why can't you activate the block? Well, I don't know. Let me try. Oh, look! Wow! Wait! How did I do this? Well, it's because I'm the owner of this server. Pretty straightforward. Well, pick this tractor. I think it's time for you to go. Yeah. I think it's time for you to go. Bye bye, bro. Bye bye. Bye bye. Well, I'm the owner. I completed the requirement, so I can activate this block. Or the if gate. Now we've got the modify gate. I hate this gate. I hate it so much. So, here's the touch trigger. And I messed up. So how does the modify gate work? It has one and only setting, which is clear last activated by, which means if you're the last person to activate the modify gate, then it will do something. Pro tips for the modify gate. I don't have any. I barely use it. But it's pretty cool. I don't know. Like, pick this tractor. He's on vacation, yeah. He's on vacation, so he can't help me with this. So, but trust me, the modify gate works just like I said. On to the next gate. Gate is very easy. I hope. No, but seriously, it's pretty easy. It's got no settings, and it's cool. So normally when you put two buttons that work for the OR gate, if you put two buttons for one gate without the OR gate, then one of them will work, but you don't know which one. But with the OR gate, you can use the first button or the second one. Simple like that. On to the next gate. Now, my friends, we've got the NOT gate. The NOT gate is useful, very useful. It basically does the opposite of the thing you want to do. So, I'm going to show you a comparison. I'm going to show a comparison in between the NOT gate and the door without the NOT gate. Basically, it does the opposite. Look, the door is open already, but this one isn't, because the NOT gate works in reverse. You want the door opened, then here you go. You use the NOT gate and boom. Later we have the door without any gates and it works fine. Look, it closes, opens. For what can you use this? Good question. I can't come up with an answer honestly, but I know that there's some cool text, or it's very useful, the NOT gate, in your builds, trust me. It's pretty simple. On to the next gate. We've got the XOR gate, which I think, yes, the XOR gate works pretty cool, if you ask me. Kind of an OR gate vibe. It's simple. You pull the lever, it works totally fine. You pull the second lever, it works normally, but when you pull one lever and then a second one, it automatically opens and closes. Pretty easy to understand, I hope. And we've got the last gate now. The last gate is the remote trigger, which I know is the one of those hard to understand gates, but you'll get the hang of it once you know what are you doing. Let me just build something really fast. Basically, the remote trigger works with the item remote. The remote itself has one setting, which is the signal ID. You can set it to whatever you want, like let's put it 8. And here, if you want to the remote with the signal ID of 8, activate this trigger, then you have to put in here 8. It's pretty simple, I hope. Later we have the stays on forever, which, if you activate the thing with the remote, it activates for the rest of your life. Now let's see how does it work. So we've got our remote in here, and boom! If you press or hold click, you activate the remote trigger with the remote. See? It closes and opens. Whoa! Subscribe? Yeah, you should subscribe and hit the like button, please. I'm begging you. I really want some subs. Please. Subscribe on every single account that you have. Even the account that your dog uses. Please. Anyways, see you guys in the next video.